talk about water for fertility. For some of you, it might seem, what is this about? Is it about having 8 glasses of water a day to be fertile? Or is it something a little deeper? Well, it's something a little deeper, and let's dive into that now. My name's Fiona Boulton. I am a fertility activator and a fertility healer. I'm the founder of Awakening Fertility. I've been a fertility expert since 2007, helping women from all over the globe with my online fertile lifestyle course, just like you, to have a happy, healthy baby, if not babies. And today I want to talk about water. So, not only do you need more than 8 glasses of water a day, you need to make sure it's clean water. That means no tap water. And so what's the best water to get? There are 2 different types that I'd like to answer. Basically distilled water, and then you want glass bottled water. Ideally glass bottled spring water, but both of them can't be consumed as they are. So distilled water literally takes everything out of the water. And this is important. So you just get normal tap water, put it in your distiller, of which I discount distillers for all of my clients. So click the link below and I can get a discounted distiller sent anywhere in the world. And they're all in glass distiller jars. So that way you're not exposing yourself to xenoestrogens, because we want to avoid plastic. So when you have your distiller, you fill it up with tap water, and it takes out all of the hormones from the tap water, all of the chemicals, so the chlorine, sometimes even the fluoride, depends if you've got fluoride exposure, what part of the world you're from, all the impurities, and it takes them out, but then it becomes juvenile water. Now, if you drink juvenile water, it's okay for 2 weeks because it literally leaches everything out, the good minerals and the not good minerals, so it's a good detox, but it will also absorb all of your fertility nutrients, so all of your supplements and any kind of medication will be absorbed and taken out of the body. So we don't want to be doing that unless it's a detox for any more than 2 weeks, of which during that time you wouldn't take any medications or supplements. So how do you drink distilled water on a day-to-day basis and have your supplements and get enough energy for fertility? What you need to do is mix some fulvic minerals into the distiller, into the distilled water once it has distilled. And this is a prebiotic and probiotic formula. It's helping to remineralize your distilled water, which is essential. Then you won't be leaching out all of the good minerals and vitamins. Distilled water is acidic, so you want to make it alkaline, so adding a little bit of apple cider vinegar can make a big difference. Or some of you might prefer lemon juice, just a little bit to help take this acidic formula into an alkaline formula for the body. Because if we have too much acidity, if we consume too many things or foods that cause acidity in the body, it creates dis-ease and disharmony. Fertility requires harmony. And if there's too much dis-ease, then disease will develop in the body, and then the body will go to fight the disease and turn the reproductive system off. So it's counterproductive to have too much acidity in the body. So if you're not a fan of adding fulvic minerals and a bit of apple cider vinegar to your water, which will slightly discolor it, then you can stick to glass bottled spring water. The issue with glass bottled spring water is, unfortunately, it holds radiation. Because of all of the times our governments around the world have practiced nuclear testing, it's meant we have radiation in our atmosphere. We therefore are drinking radioactive water. But you can overcome that when you consume what I feel is the best algae to consume, and that is marine phytoplankton. Marine phytoplankton is what I call the ultimate fertility supplement. It's a supplement that helps to give you the folate that you need, which is the natural form of folic acid, in a bioavailable form, meaning your body can absorb it. It's going to give you 18 essential amino acids, which are the building block of proteins. You need lots and lots of protein for fertility. It's got all your B vitamins. There's a whole bunch of goodies packed into a teeny tiny little capsule of marine phytoplankton. So if you're consuming a few capsules of them a day, that's going to help to take the radioactive effects out of your water, which is also really good to do when you're traveling. So if you're on an aeroplane, you get a lot of radiation exposure, particularly if you're by a window. So it's important that you manage this, because as you know from basic school science, that too much exposure to radiation will denature your cells and it can cause mutations. We don't want to have mutations in the body when we're trying to focus on having a happy, healthy baby, a genetically happy, healthy baby. So it's important that you can rid yourself of the exposure to everyday water. And everyday tap water will have the radiation as well, just like the spring water, but it also holds a lot of xenoestrogens, fake estrogens. So these are estrogen, or they're toxins that mimic estrogen in the body. And so therefore it can cause more weight gain around the belly, put your hormones out of balance. It's really easy just to take some marine phytoplankton capsules, and where I source it from in the Powerfully Pure shop, it's so many years old. Basically it's come from a well that's from prehistoric days, so before there was any radiation or any pollution, and this is the water that is used to irrigate and create the marine phytoplankton, which is the basic building block of life. And these capsules are so powerful that when you consume them, it just goes into the blood-brain barrier. It doesn't even need to be digested in the body, so there's not a huge loss of energy required by the body to convert these, to absorb the goodness from them. And that's the difference between natural supplements and synthetic supplements. If you're having synthetic supplements, things like ascorbic acid, folic acid, etc., they're not the natural form, your body's having to convert and use a lot of energy to try and absorb them, and they can't absorb all of it because it's not from its genuine true source, it's a synthetic source. So it's important that you understand your supplements, and I recommend watching my supplements videos about that. So going back to the best type of water, you want to be having 2 to 3 litres a day. Just sipped throughout the day, not big gulps, of clean water. Water helps the energy move through the body. Water helps to detoxify things, and in this day and age we're exposed to so many toxins, so it's important that you remain hydrated, especially if you're constipated. This is going to help you to have more liquid in the body to help things flush through. Also, if you're constipated, you could be lacking fiber, so you're needing more fiber than the average person, more liquid, so more clean water than the average person as well. So that's why you'd be having up to 3 litres a day. And you want to be avoiding diuretics, so tea and coffee, which are taking the liquid out of the body, requiring you to drink even more water. So it's important that you look at managing caffeine, managing the diuretics, keeping your body optimally healthy with an optimal clean water source. On that note, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video so I know what videos you like and I can create more of them. And remember to subscribe so you get access to my weekly new videos. Thanks for watching.